Warning: the following video contains material that may be triggering and traumatizing to some audiences.
Hello to all my gossipians out there watching. If you are not having a good day, I hope to make it a little bit better. As you may know, and if you do not, my name is Brianna Reagan, and I am the hostess with the mostest of Gossip. It is an acronym for Girls Openly Speaking, Spectacularly in Public, and today we will be tuning in into another guest. But guess where I am. I'm not in Jersey, baby. I'm not in North Jersey either. I am in Las Vegas. I am in Las Vegas shooting our next guest on Gossip's show, who makes all types of custom designs for other apparel lines and whatever the case may be. And if you have not noticed, today I am rocking Trust Yourself Apparel. It is an athletic apparel line made by my business partner, Jamal Danford Jr. And if you did not know, I am our women's leader and brand ambassador. I have customized and created this outfit for all of our ladies. Ladies, I did not forget about you. Yes, I put some pockets on the tights. Of course I did. And look at how cute and sexy this top is. Very comfortable to my breasts. Also, very sporting for when I'm going out and I'm working out or running around or whatever the case may be. So very sexy in the front. And then in the back, we have some crosswork going, ladies. And don't think I forgot about you. I wanted to make sure my booty looked good. I've been working on it so hard at the gym. Why not? So we put a little logo in the back just to give that little accent to your booty. And then when you turn around, you notice the logo in the front as well. Everywhere you turn, somebody's watching and somebody's admiring. Don't worry, because T.Y.S. is under construction as of right now. But they will be back soon, and we will be back with some more apparel for you. But before we go in to everything that we just talked about, little do you know, the guest that we are having on the show today has custom made this apparel along with our other Trust Yourself apparel. It looks like you bought it right off the shelf. Right off the shelf. You took it off the hanger, you put it in your bag, and you bought it. Listen here, she does not play about her custom designs, okay? Now, before we go in to meet her, I want to show you a little bit of something, just to empower our females out there. You get what I'm saying? Over here, where she is currently stationed, there is a message for all my ladies out there, okay? A woman with a vision empowers an empire of women to do more, see more, and be more, baby, okay? My women out there, you know I'm ready to uplift and empower y'all all the way. We are gossiping, turning gossip from a negative to a positive. Remember that. We taking it from Jersey to Vegas to wherever we going, because we going to be worldwide in a minute, okay? Okay, let's go in and meet my girl, all right? Alrighty, like I was telling you guys before, today we are having a very special guest who is the founder and CEO of MomMadeCustomTees. She is out here doing her daggone thing in Vegas and making sure that everybody is getting their custom designs, whether it be t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, whatever the case may be. I have gotten many things from Lauren. So, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, it's Lauren Ashley, and yes, we're located in Las Vegas, and our business is MomMadeCustomTees.
Today, Laura will be showing us how she will make my custom design gossip apparel for my next photo shoot. Who will be shooting my photo shoot? That is top secret, and you will see shortly, okay? Today we'll be interviewing Lauren on what her everyday life looks like as far as making apparel for others. So Lauren, what does your everyday process look like as far as step by step? What do you go through as far as making t-shirts or making sure that they don't wash off or fitting the correct sizes for people? Because I know everybody doesn't bring their own t-shirts or whatever the case may be.
So first, starting out on just like sizes in general, I usually stick to the minimum, like as far as adult sizing. That's what I just strictly do adult sizes, adult unisex. So it's normally like the men's sizes, and if anyone wants like a fitted shirt or female size shirts, women's, kids, they just let me know and then I'll order it. So I'll just take orders and then I try to price everything out, and then I'll send the customer a quote and an invoice, and then they'll pay and I'll order their items and I get right on it.
Okay. See, and that is how it's done. Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it is more than just that. I promise you. We are in the studio where she is currently before she opens up her shop. So tell us a little bit about your shop. What are you planning?
Well, first we started out in our home. So it kind of like outgrew our home. It went from the loft area, then it grew and it took over the garage area, then it grew and then it's at my mother-in-law's house, and it just keeps growing and expanding, and it kind of just got overwhelming. So my husband was just like, it's time. You make enough money to generate, it's time for you to get into your own office space. So he really handles like the finance, paperwork, having everything together, the behind the scenes work. So that's what my husband does, and he just jumped on it and started looking at office spaces. I found a really nice it's the size of maybe like a one-car garage. I just need it to be an office space where it's like a public space where people feel safe and they can come in and pick up their orders versus coming to someone's home.
Right.
And it doesn't seem as professional as well. So now it's like we'll have our own suite number with our logo on the door. I'll have actual office hours, which I'm very excited about. And the thing about me and my work ethic is like, I will keep going and going and going, and I won't stop. I'll be up till 5 in the morning. My husband's going to work, and I'm like, I didn't even go to sleep.
Right.
So now it's like, once it's in an office space, I can lock the door and go home and relax and unwind.
Exactly. You and your husband seems like the absolute dream team. You making sure that everything's put together, and he's making sure that all the finances are working well. How does that work as far as you guys having a workspace together and then making sure that you're balancing your relationship and keeping them absolutely separate from each other?
Marriages have up and downs, but I can honestly say that I'm very proud of our marriage because this actually brought us closer together. So it's like very, very, I'm like, because like he's so, I don't know. In the beginning, it's like a hobby. It's just a hobby in the beginning, and I think he's seen it grow, and he's like, wow. She's almost making more than me now doing all this. So he's like backing me up 100%. And when I have 100 shirt orders for the day, he comes in and helps and assists me. And he kind of like, I'll have like a meltdown, not a meltdown, but like a overwhelming feeling. And he'll just come in and say, let's just get it done. And he helps, he just backs me up on everything. And it's really nice to have that. And when you have that bond with someone, you just have, I don't know how to try to explain it. We just have like a lot of common and chemistry. So outside of work, we try to go to concerts. Right. We try to take that time for ourselves, which we didn't do in the beginning. But now it's like this business has brought us closer, so we do that more now.
Right. I love the quality of you guys' relationship. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, take notes because love is out there. You're going to find it for sure. Ladies, you going to get your man. Men, you going to get your ladies. And vice versa, or any way that you guys go. Ladies get their ladies and men get their men. Listen, we don't judge over here, okay? So what is it like making sure that, business is booming right now, of course, and just adjusting and moving to a brand new shop and making sure everything is evolving? What is it like being mom? Like, you still have to be wife, be mom, then be business owner and partner. It's a lot.
It's definitely very overwhelming. One thing about our kids, we keep them in activities. Our daughter's in jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai. She's also taking swimming lessons. Our son has always been into baseball since he was 7. And you either see your kids wanting to continue in that sport or they want to back off, and he's like shown me no, I want to, like, I've given him, like, hey, if you want to quit baseball,
Right.
it's okay. No, he's like, I want to keep doing it. So it's a lot. It's 3 practices a week, 2 games a week. Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai is 5 days a week. It's a lot on top of a lot. So we just try to space it out. We used to force it a lot, but now we're like, hey, we need to take a day on the Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai for our daughter. We'll just take a break and relax today, and then we'll just get on it the next day. We don't try to force it and rush it and make it mandatory, but it does get overwhelming, but we just like to keep them busy. It's in Vegas, and we don't want that Vegas lifestyle to interfere with younger children, so we just try to keep them busy as possible.
I like the idea of keeping kids busy only because I was really, in high school, I was really big on, you know, doing all types of different activities and being in different clubs and stuff like that. So I was working 2 jobs in high school. Like, I was doing a little too much. I was spreading myself thin like oil, like, Lord. So it was a lot, but it's good because a lot of people don't take the time to do that for their kids, or they don't even push their kids to, even if they don't have the finances to get it done, they don't push their kids to go out and do, you know, the free activities to where they can really find themselves and find out what they like and what they gravitate towards. So I think that's really big, because if I hadn't taken my TV production classes in high school and in middle school, I would have never thought about doing anything like this. I probably would have just thought I wanted to be actor or actress or whatever the case may be. But
that's pretty cool that you took it in school. I didn't know that. No,
oh yeah, I took it for 5 years. But I love the idea of empowering women and making sure, you know, we stick side by side, no matter the color, no matter the sexuality or whatever you resemble yourself as, just making sure we stand with one another. And then knowing that you are your husband's best partner and you're his best partner, that we can be hand in hand with men, and we can show that, okay, yes, we're empowering women, and yes, we're uplifting women, but we can also be hand in hand with them so that we can understand them as much as we want to be understood.
Most definitely. The way I look at it as, when building this business, I thought, you know, women empowerment, I'm, you know, woman in business, but I am definitely 100% women empowerment. However, I want to be with the boys. I want to show them that I can stand side by side and run this print shop, and it's me that's doing it. A lot of the men that are out here that have print shops, they're coming to me and asking for help, and it feels good, because it's like, we, like you said, we can stand, you know, side by side with the men, and it's like, I know I'm up there with y'all.
Right.
I'm coming. I'm at your neck. I'm coming for it. Yeah.
I'm coming for you, but at the end of the day, we working with each other, and so we good, and we making things work. That was me in my TV production class. I was in, and this is why G.O.S.S.I.P stands for Girls Openly Speaking Spectacularly in Public, because it's just like, when I was in my TV production class, I was one of the only females in there for all 4 years. We call ourselves a family because every year that you move on, although you're moving up a stage, you're with the same people that you started with, like literally the same exact class. So we never moved with anybody else. So I was one of the only girls in there. I've always been dominant, so I've always known how to put my foot down. But with boys who sometimes get off track and want to talk about this and want to talk about that, listen here. This is what we not gonna do.
Oh, that's for sure. Because I partner with a few shops out here, and I'm like, hey, we gotta tighten up. Like, I need this order done by a certain day. We're gonna all look bad. We need to meet this due date and get on time with our orders. But yeah, you gotta kind of direct.
Exactly, and make sure.
Yeah.
So what would you say the qualities of being a female leader would take? Because people have the mindset, okay, since she's dominant and since she's telling men what to do, she on her period, or she emotional, or she this or she that.
So annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like. No, I was just thinking that as well. When women are so assertive and so on top of it, it comes off like we're aggressive or we're being a B word. It's just how society looks at men. They're more like, oh, we have to like jump to it. And then women are supposed to be the nurturers, so they just think like, oh, we're supposed to talk sweet. And it just, no, we can be aggressive but nice and get it done. And that's what are the qualities? Yeah, it's gonna come off looking like that no matter what. But I mean, the work ethic is what's gonna push it the most. And I mean, it's not gonna look well to people, but that's the quality. You have to be assertive. You have to be firm in your prices. Don't let people finagle your prices and haggle. You have to be firm, and that's really the number one. Your work ethic And maybe number 2, the firmness in your tone, and you want to always give good customer service and things like that, but you want to make sure that you're firm and don't let people kind of like drag you in different directions.
Right. I was definitely going to say that as far as being 10 toes on everything that you say, because I'm very much so 10 toes on everything. I said what I said, and this is what's happening. And then especially with it being your dream, a lot of the times, especially in America in general, we have men making decisions for a woman. Like, how does that add up? How does that make sense? You don't have what we have. We know what we have, but you trying to make decisions for us. So therefore, you have to be 10 toes in everything that you're talking about and everything that you're saying. Not even when it comes to a man can you be lenient, like, or when it comes to another woman can you be lenient. You have to stand on absolutely everything that you say. If you want that nurturer in the business, you have to be prepared for all the different things that comes with, as far as, okay, yeah, my mom gonna be sweet, she gonna make sure I'm okay, she gonna feed me what I need, as far as, okay, I'm gonna feed you these t-shirts and I'm gonna make sure these t-shirts is the way that they need to be, but I'm gonna also let you know that this is the price and you will not get this t-shirt unless you pay the price. You get what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Like you said, mothers come off as nurturers, but they get, basically what I just heard there is like, mothers get it done.
Exactly.
And if we're gonna be the mothers of our business, we gonna get it done.
Exactly.
So that's how you have to be with it. You have to treat it like your baby, because ain't nobody gonna get it done but you.
It ain't nobody gonna get it done but you. We were literally just having this conversation behind the scenes, y'all, so I want y'all to absolutely hear everything we were talking about. When MomMadeCustomTees gets huge, and you have that time where you want to, okay, now we need a warehouse, and we start pushing out orders like this. People can come in, they can order a t-shirt and they can get it today, or if they pre-order, they can get it when it's ready, type of thing. How will you feel as far as hiring those people and having to instill that trust into them? Like, okay, I have to trust you in order to print these t-shirts.
My number one thing, and people say don't do business with family, and I do believe in that sometimes, for sure, because people, you know, kind of can walk all over you and such. But I really want to build this business, so if my family does need help, if like the pandemic just happened, the whole pandemic and people losing their jobs, and I've seen family members lose their jobs and they didn't have money, and it's like they can fall back on this if they need help, whether it be for 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever. But there will be the mom in me protecting my baby, and you guys have to be on top of your stuff, and we have to get it done. If it's not family members, we're gonna take that resume, we're gonna thoroughly check everything, and it's all about training, and it's all about management as well. I want to be a fun work environment one day where I can hire people, we can have positive vibes, we can listen to music, but we can get our work done
at the same time.
Exactly. And the quality be there, because that's my number one thing. People come to me because it's me doing it.
Right.
So whatever the person I hire is doing, it has to look like I did it.
Exactly. Because you, at the end of the day, it's your name on it. So you want to make sure that, you know, they are holding the same qualities and the same leadership and the work ethic that you need for them to hire.
Exactly.
My biggest thing is passion. Like, I have a passion for what I do. I would want my employees to have the same. I don't know if they're going to have the same exact passion, because obviously we're not the same person, but whether you're working in another department or not. So say if I am the talent and someone else is the videographer or the editor, at least you have that passion for what it is that you do. So if you have a certain amount of passion, you're not going to put out just anything. You're going to make sure that what you put out is absolutely magnificent, beautiful. Or sometimes you may be a harsh critic on yourself, because I know I'm a big harsh critic, so I would just be like,
horrible.
You know, I tell myself, oh my God, I hate it, it doesn't look good. And then somebody else will be like, oh my God, it's
they won't
beautiful.
even see the error. They won't even see the error, but you will.
Exactly. So everything that your eye catches, everybody else's eye just catches, and then they look at you like you just panicking, like, oh, what is wrong with them?
That's the passion, though.
Exactly. Literally critique every single thing that you do. If you do not feel positive about what it is that you're putting it out, continue to build it, continue to do it, because at the end of the day, you don't want to put anything out that you don't feel you're comfortable with. Someone else may be comfortable with it, but at the end of the day, like we said, it is your baby. Okay? Everybody, thank you so much for watching. We are so happy for everybody to be here. We're going to have some small clips of everything that Lauren is making for me, and we're going to make sure that you are tuned in into my photo shoot with the photographer who is our next guest and who is absolutely anonymous as of right now. Anyway, thank you so much, Lauren, for being on the show. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome.
Thank you so much. We may have a TikTok, but we'll see. Lauren's a big TikToker, so we'll see, guys. We'll see if we can get her to do a TikTok today, okay? Bye, all my gossipians. We'll definitely see you later. Tune in to our next show.